let's just start the video. Hey everyone, as you guys have probably figured out by how many videos I make about it, I really like getting on TikTok. It really fills the Vine-filled hole in my heart. Naturally, my feed is like the weirdest amalgamation of like so many different things. Recently, I had this video pop up on my feed.
Damn. Someone took my bitch.
This video came from a user named Overboe, Gopher Boy. Garrett. It's Garrett, okay. And my immediate thought after I watched it was, that kind of sucked. I thought he looked really familiar, so I looked his name up, and turns out he was one of the ones making those like really weird mafia POVs in like 2020. I didn't realize he was actually the same one that Danny Gonzalez's Vampire Dad video was about. So it turns out me and Garrett actually go way back, so I'm allowed to make fun of him now. I think TikTok just kind of naturally progressed past the need for these POVs. You don't really see them anywhere anymore. Which is really good because most of them were just really creepy and really fucking toxic. Hey. So I'm editing the video right now. Trying to find clips of like the old like TikTok Mafia POVs to use in the video. I noticed that a lot of them from a user named Clapdaddy, who was like the main person behind all of this. All of his videos were missing. I even checked for his account and his account is gone. So naturally I was a little bit curious and I did some more digging, and turns out he got into a little bit of trouble, putting it lightly. He was caught making inappropriate comments towards minors who also happened to be trans. And he initially denied and said that they were just like meant to be compliments and nothing more, but his account is still gone and all of his TikToks are deleted. So I don't know if that speaks to how innocent he really was. So my guess is that in light of finding out that happened, everybody just kind of jumped ship on like the mafia POVs because like they didn't want to be associated with any of that, which no normal person would. I was finding some stragglers as well, some people that are still making them. For the most part, it is dead. And I want to assume it's because of his behavior. And that while I was doing my research, and that felt like something that was way too important to not include as to why like these mafia POVs don't exist anymore and why Garrett felt the need to change his content. Okay, back to me. With society moving past the need for these POVs, Garrett had to find a new niche on TikTok to keep his audience entertained. And that niche just so happened to become a giant pick-me. And at first glance when I saw his account, I thought for a second he was the Benji Show. I wasn't wearing my glasses, so that might have been part of it. I was actually confused because I really like the Benji Show's content. He has one joke, but it makes me laugh every single time, and that's all you really need. So today we're going to see if Garrett can do the same. Now, the most common definition you can use for a pick-me is someone who... What? Pick me. Choose me. Is someone who tries way too hard to get the attention of somebody else, usually of the opposite sex. That's usually by acting like you're completely different than everybody else and you're unique when you're really not. And that fits Garrett to a T. Starting off strong. I see what you're doing, Garrett. God, I hate this generation just finding new ways to meet people, adjusting to, you know, the way society changes. I miss when I could just make a girl marry me after knowing her for a week and then have her send me off to the war. Hey, you can still do that. If you want someone that's going to marry you after like 2 weeks, then just join the military. I can even get you in touch with a recruiter. I had a lot of them DM me for a minute because I had Army in my bio, but not that kind of Army. Garrett's not like other guys. I mean, he committed vehicular manslaughter for me. I don't know any guy that would do that for me. Honey, he's a criminal. No, yeah, it's not lost on me. These could be satire, and I'm just like making it not as fun by making fun of him. But like, look at these comments and tell me that they don't think this is serious. It's been a long time since someone was willing to do that for me. He doesn't know who you are. I love me a protective man. Is one way of putting it. If you hear people say that we shouldn't glorify serial killers, this is exactly what they mean. I think we made a few too many Jeffrey Dahmer movies because people think that this is like attractive. we can take a step back, all right? It's okay. I don't know if you meant to sound that threatening when you said that. I just really want a woman that I can be myself with, you know? Someone I can laugh with, someone who supports me, you know, someone who's always in my corner. You better not ever touch a fucking door handle. Are you gonna run her over with your truck too? Also, just the fact that he's dressed up all nice to like stand in his kitchen and make this TikTok. How much I want to bet he like wears this for his TikToks, and then if he goes on an actual date, just wearing like the white t-shirt and the Nike shorts combo. Like the fucking holy trinity of like the white boy outfit. It's like that swimsuit that Addison Rae wore, but it's like white t-shirt, Nike shorts, slides. I was digging through his account, just finding just really great, you know, little gems of content. I found an actual attempt at comedy. Now, everything we saw before, all right, those were for the boys, okay? This right here, this is for the men. I don't know if he got the memo or not, but being hot doesn't make you funny. There's this thing in real life, and it's kind of bled over into the internet, where if someone's conventionally attractive and they say, I don't know, anything, we just laugh at it. Our brain chemicals get all confused, so we just laugh even though what they said was probably not even that funny. My boss walks in and says, hey, I need you to staple these. And I said, I don't have a stapler. All I have are these scissors. I know, like, it's not gonna work. See? It's not funny because I said it. Now, maybe you think I'm mean or I'm just taking his videos out of context, which I really want you to like go through his account and see for yourself. Every video he makes is basically chalked up to, man, none of these girls want a great guy anymore. Like, I'm hot, I work out, you know, and I work out, I'll respect you. I'll let you cook and clean my entire apartment because I'm that nice. Don't touch a fucking door handle. Gives off that vibe of like, yeah, no, these guys trying to like talk to you are trash. You shouldn't talk to any of them. Except me, though. None of them are gonna treat you the way that I treat you. I'll even let you drive my truck. And I'll run all these boys over with my truck. Did I mention I have a truck? Daddy bought it for me. You know, maybe this is a character that he plays, and maybe I'm taking the piss out of it by making fun of him, but like, let's be real for a second. This isn't like a teenager. He's not a kid. This is like a 21-year-old grown man. It says so on Famous Birthdays, the most accurate, verifiable website possible. I only get my information from very reliable sources. Garrett, he's like 21 years old, and he's making these TikToks for women to fantasize about being in a Lifetime movie. I mean, yeah, I guess it's good he changed his content slightly. He doesn't make videos about like kidnapping or abuse or being in the mafia or growing out this really shitty mustache. But was this really the best direction for you to go? Kind of like having milk that's been expired for a month and then you replace it with milk that's been expired for a week. I guess it's not as bad as it was, but that doesn't make it good. So in conclusion, Garrett, if you ever see this, gopher boy, just one thing I want you to know. Please go to fucking therapy. Or at least pay the medical bills of the people that ended up in therapy after watching your TikToks. Hey, that's one hell of a business idea right there. Have you or a loved one ever commented, "Yes, Daddy," under this TikTok? If so, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Call now. I just want to say, this isn't to like shame him for his content. Well, a little bit. I say this all the time in my videos. You can make whatever content you want. Just know people on the internet will find it and promptly make fun of it. No, I'm not saying he should be kicked off the internet. If he wants to keep making this content, he'll keep making it. I'm never going to look at his account again after this, probably. So it's fine. It's all good, okay? All love here. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for the love you showed on my last video. Also hit 50 subscribers, which is insane. I know that's not like an insane amount to some people, but as someone who started this thinking like no one was ever going to watch his videos, it's just insane to see, and it makes me so happy. So thank you all so much. So make sure you like this video, leave a comment if you ever have any video ideas or topics you want me to cover in a future video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, I'll let you drive my truck and run over all the guys that were talking to you, because you know they shouldn't be talking to you. Only I'm allowed to talk to you. Sorry. So thank you guys again for watching. Thanks for all the love and support you're showing me, and make sure you stay tuned for great things to come in the future. So peace out, everyone. Let's go.